Hello everybody, this is Catch King 122 and I'm back with another video. In this video I want to tell everybody about my plans slash ideas for 2023, since 2022 is almost over. So I'm just gonna jump straight in. I'm not gonna do any intro or anything. I'm just gonna jump straight in. I'm gonna start with YouTube, and then I'm gonna work my way up to other things I'm gonna do for 2023. First of all, for YouTube, I want to continue to make videos, but I want to make them a little bit more quicker than I have been, because if you notice when my YouTube videos are made, in 2021 there was only about there was only I don't even think I made 10 videos that year. There's only one figure review, and I did a short film review, but I didn't really do too much, and a lot of that has to do with just personal stuff. But 2023 I want to just move on, and I just want to get back to my roots and make more videos. Now, I don't know if anybody has watched it, but my latest Pachycephalosaurus review with the Series 2 Kenner, it was intended to be the first in my Reviews Miss for that year. I didn't do Reviews Miss for simply because my old tripod is broken. My backup tripod is also broken. And my brother had to hold the camera with his hands, and it was just a bit of pain, just severing them up. So, and I had other things to do anyways. So I was just I hate to do this, but I just gotta no reviews this year. I told myself that, but I'm gonna try my best to do one in next year. So Reviews Miss is kind of fun. It's my own little 12 days of Christmas, but I just review figure. I don't think you're gonna find anybody else on the internet that does that, but I just reviews one figure per day throughout the month of December leading up to Christmas. Yeah, I want to do more figure reviews. I'm gonna say 2 a month, 2 maybe 3 months. I also want to do more movie review type stuff, and I've been saying that forever since this channel started, but I want to start doing more of that, just because I want to finish Juwan, the Juwan review at 444, and I want to do all those Juwan movies. But before that, I want to do all the Godzilla movies, because I stopped that when I was going to do that. I only made it to King Kong vs. Godzilla, but I also made it to Mothra vs. Godzilla. But I quit because of unseen complications. What I'm mean by that is that I had issues trying to find footage, and I really wanted to do it in a certain way, but I don't think I can do it. I think I'm gonna just much rather just have pictures and just talk over the pictures and just tell you all about the movie, because I had a whole bunch of stuff in that video. I was talking about the manga adaptation. I was talking about merchandise, plot. I brought up the Godzilla novelization project in one part, which if you don't know about that, it's a really cool thing online where this one guy is making novelizations of every Godzilla movie that's released in Japan. It's pretty cool, and he's certainly tried to do with Mothra vs. Godzilla as well. Anyways, yeah, I want to just make more videos for YouTube, more reviews, movie reviews, figure reviews, maybe just reviews in general, maybe book reviews. I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything because I really don't want to make false promises, but that's what I want to do for YouTube. Now, I also Now, if you recall, back in 2018, I had a little series running on my channel called Gwanshi. Now, Gwanshi was it was a little gyro spider that was in like a couple of really poorly made, like really amateurish type kaiju short films. Gwanshi 2, there was a Gwanshi's Next Pilot, and had a cameo in Prehistoric Island. So that's 4 appearances. Plus, I don't think anybody really knows this because I haven't really like dropped a link or anything, but I also like made an adaptation of the first Gwanshi short film in like a short story form, which was not easy to do because I didn't really have I didn't have that much of a story, so I had to make it all up. But I'm making a 3rd film, and it's going to be called Gwanshi 3 Blood Rights. I have written most of the script. I'm having some issues though because I mean they're just certain like how I'm gonna do a scene, but I'm not gonna really describe the plot too much. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be very different from your average kaiju affair, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit of green screen. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we'll see if I can do that. If I can't, then it won't appear in the movie. But if I can, then it will most certainly appear in the movie. But it won't be for like a brief little part. I'm also going to have it live action. I've been talking about forever that I want the next one to be live action. It's going to be live action. So, really excited about that. And I had other ideas, but I think I'm just going to mainly dedicate my time to just like making Gwanshi 3 Blood Rights because I want to make a 3rd Gwanshi movie. And maybe I'll make a 4th one if production goes good on that one. I'll make a whole series of Gwanshi movies. I gotta make that fabled Son of Gwanshi that I want to make one day. I'm also working on another novel. I got a couple of I have a bunch of novels projects. The thing about me is that like most other probably creative people, I they're just working on stuff. I work on way too much stuff at a time. I have 10, 20 projects all at once. So I have working on a short story. I have another short story, and then another, and then another, and then another. And I have 5 screenplays I'm working on. And then I'm working on poems or videos or whatever. So I'm working on a lot of things at a time. That's just how I keep myself sane, and I just do stuff. So I'm working on a bunch of novels at once, but I have 2 that I want to get released next year. They're both short story collections, but one of them is about Goyo, and the next is going to be just about I think I'm just going to have a bunch of short stories in there, some of my personal favorites. I was thinking of putting every short story I had up to this point, but I don't really want to put really weird, bizarre stories into a short story collection because I think I could I don't know. It doesn't seem like it fits. Now for Goyo. Goyo, very interesting because as you know, I told you Goyo. I created the Goyo around 2016, but it was also due to help my sister who used to help with the channel of getting the name. But I pretty much just did everything because that's just how it rocked and rolled. Essentially, I wrote a bunch of Goyo short stories, and then in 2019, I started rewriting them onto Wattpad. They've also been published onto other websites as well besides Wattpad. By other websites, I mean I think I published some on blog or whatever. So I'm continuing the Goyo series because I have just so many ideas that I had. And I really should have done them in 2021, but 2021 was just a big kicker for me. So probably one of the worst years ever. But so I didn't do any of those ideas I had really planned because it's gonna I was gonna have go to find a giant building, go to find a giant squirrel. I have a lot of interesting ideas, and I get even more interesting ideas. Heck, I want to make go fight a giant door one of these days. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Could you imagine a kaiju fighting a door, a giant sized door? But yeah, I have a bunch of those ideas, and I want to implement them all, but I'm also trying to like not do them all at once. So working on them all once at a time. But all the concepts are pretty much in my mind. And I have a couple of synopsises for some future ideas. But with Goyo, I'm gonna try to make Goyo more serious than it was, because Goyo, it was written like around a time when I really didn't know how to like really write a story per se. So, well, I know how to write a story. I just didn't like. I was still like relatively new to just like, just like writing, typing stuff down, and just like trying to make character arcs and character plot points, all the stuff that just happens in the story. But I've gotten relatively a lot better at that. So I'm trying to. This year, I'm gonna. Next year, I'm gonna like make more like arc stuff, give characters more backstories. I did have backstories for some of the characters, mainly the character of Dr. M, who's the main antagonist of the Goyo series, and a character called Boss T. He's not a mob boss. He's like sort of a mentor character for all the characters that work at the Goyo Defense Force, otherwise known as the GDF, which is remarkably similar to a certain organization in the Godzilla movies, which I stole that. But my point is, I want to make it a little bit more like a story and have like arcs in it, but it's still gonna be all kinds of like slapstick, like pretty much anything goes. But along with that, I've also wanted to do like a reboot for a while for Goyo, and like I wanted to do like comic book form before, but I was lazy. It's going to be called Goyo Legendary Monster. I showed you, I believe, the title, like the little cover. It's like the little cover I wrote and never like finished. But me and my brother, we are working on an actual like darker, more grittier like Goyo series that is going to be like raising the stakes like supremely, like where there's going to be aliens in it that are just like think of everything, and they're like, it's like how somebody would play chess, like they strategically think out everything, and that's how this Goyo series is going to be. Goyo Rebirthed. I wanted to call it Rebirth, but we both flipped a coin. Actually, we played a game, and like whoever lost had to like go with whoever was going to call it, whatever. He wanted to add an ED at the end. I want to just keep it Rebirth, but it's Rebirth. So Rebirth actually sounds pretty cool. So yeah, it's gonna be darker and grittier, and hopefully I'm gonna try to make it like pretty cool. I mean, it's gonna be like the Goyo series that I always wanted to make, but I'm also gonna keep the original going because I don't know. I really want like to make like a giant kaiju-sized door, or like a giant kaiju-sized window, or a giant kaiju-sized cactus, or a giant kaiju-sized tree, or Christmas tree, or birthday cake. So yeah, that's for Goyo. Now I also have Jerry's Adventure, which Jerry's Adventure is a novel I'm working on. Jerry's Adventure: Quest from the Nine Orbs, to be more precise. I told you that I was taking a break. And then I said I wasn't going to take a break, and then ironically, I just took a break. So, and I worked on that. I've been working on it since 2020. It's been my little pet project, and it's still my pet project, and I enjoy writing it. I mean, it's a story where I have to like really be in the right mindset, or I'll just write down complete and utter garbage, and I don't want that. So I'm working on that. Most of my time is being dedicated to that, and also like I've been writing a lot, so it's been pretty much dedicated to that. I've been making a lot of stories set in the universe, which are actually pretty good. I would link them down in the description, but this is a kaiju YouTube channel, and I don't think anybody really wants to read like a dark fantasy story about murder and like a child getting accidentally killed, and manipulation and psychological damage, and like all kinds of defiance and stuff. So, but yeah, I'm working on that. So it's gonna be a giant series, and I'm working on a bunch of other projects, miscellaneous scripts. Surprisingly enough, something that I did never expected to come back to, and I'm coming back to it, and I don't know why. It is Godzilla and Friends, but I'm making it more darker and grittier, and I'm probably only gonna make like 3 episodes a year or whatever. I don't know. Making a season 2, as many would say. And my brother is going to return to voice correct characters, and I'm going to voice everything else. Maybe I'll get some of my other friends to voice the characters, but who knows? I mean, I actually did I got one of them to voice like a Sonic comic dub, to like do like almost 100 lines of Sonic comic dub. So I mean, anything I think I probably could, but I mean, it all depends. But those are some of the projects I have planned. I have a lot of other ideas I'm doing 2023. Stuff that I don't really want to mention, but I also have a bunch of other stuff that I am planning to do. Another thing I guess I could probably say that I'm trying to like more so do is to like make more like horror stories. I like horror. Horror is one of my favorite genres of all time, because horror, like anything can really like go in horror, because like you can make psychological horror, like thriller horror, like action type horror, like really like jump scary horror, like in your face like horror. And it's just also really cool because of like the music and like characters and like how characters must survive. I mean, horror is just awesome. I could talk about horror for hours. Like my favorite horror films, Thing, Evil Dead 2, The Card, 1977. Jurassic Park counts as a horror movie. But I'm not going to. I'm working on more ghost stuff, like ghost stories and all that, and also like I'm just working on all this. I have a big like list of like stuff I gotta do, because I'm trying to like finish everything on this list before like I make more ideas. With the only exceptions being the Jerry's Adventure short stories. Actually, wait, no. The Jerry's Adventure short stories, no. Those I gotta finish the ones that are on the list first. The only exception is Goyo's short story series I started in 2019. Goyo Rebirthed, and that's it. And only 2 series of where I'm gonna just like come up with random ideas, and if I like that idea, then I'll just write stuff down. But like everything else, I'm gonna just try to complete everything on the list. And I come up with ideas like a lot, very fast. I come up with ideas extremely fast. They come to me like during the night when I'm trying to sleep. Maybe when I'm watching like a Godzilla movie. I mean, I don't take like the Godzilla movie plot like word for word, but I'm talking about like, oh, like what if there was like a character that did this, or like what if that object in the background was like somehow like came alive or whatever, or what if this happened to Godzilla. Well, obviously I'm not going to write like fan fiction about Godzilla, but I'm going to take that concept and I'm going to apply it to my own Goyo series. So I just get my ideas. They come at random times. I don't know how I get them, but they just happen. So yeah, that's I guess I would say that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm gonna try to do more. I gotta do a collection video, but I mean, I don't like a whole my Godzilla collection video. I haven't done one of those in like 2 years. It'll be 3 years in 2023, so I really gotta do one. But I mean, I got so much stuff. I'll do my best to do one, but also some of the stuff, minifigures and miscellaneous things like that, they're gone. I don't know where they went. They completely just disappeared. It's like they grew legs and they just walked away, which is fairly annoying but that just happens, and I don't know why that happened, but it just happened. So probably caused somewhere. I mean, that's probably where they were at, but who knows? Anyways, I got a bunch of other figures, and I'm probably gonna get more stuff for my birthday and all the good stuff. And I got some great stuff for Christmas, and I'm gonna show that to you guys probably. I'm gonna show it to you guys before the year is up. So yeah. I thought this was a pretty good video. I think this went over better than most of my other videos because I didn't stir as much, and I actually like to talk about everything I want to talk about without going too much off topic. So I hope you like this video. If you do, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and this is Kaiju King 122, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Pretty soon, January, I think, is it 3rd or 6th, is going to be 5-year anniversary of my channel, which is going to be pretty interesting, and that's also when I need to actually start kicking things in gear and actually start trying to make more videos, because people do watch my videos, and I need to really just start doing that. And also, turning the big 2-1, which is, time just goes by so fast. 16 when I first started this channel. Now look at me. Anyways, I've been rambling about too much. You guys, see you guys later. Bye.